I think the Rams are in a lot of trouble. And the reason why I say that is you went all in last year. You went all in this year. And you have your quarterback signed up. You signed up Gurley. You got Aaron Donald there. Jalen Ramsey you bring in. You're in trouble. Because you don't have any draft picks, and you've spent a lot of money. And you're going to move into a new stadium there, and I don't think that it's going to be a good team when you move in there. Now, Cooper Kupp, has shown, glimpses of being great and back from the injury. But Todd Gurley, I'm just not sure about. Jared Goff, not sure about. When Aaron Donald can't do anything with Lamar Jackson, that's pretty remarkable. But I will say, Baltimore had an answer for Aaron Donald. They got a couple of all-pros on that line, and you saw that last night. But if, you start to look at the Rams here, I'm not saying a one-year wonder, because they can still make the playoffs. But I do have some serious questions about that team. Because the Niners are young. The Niners aren't going anywhere. Arizona is going to get better. And Seattle is going to be Seattle as long as Russell Wilson is there. But if I'm a Rams fan, I am starting to get nervous here. Because at some point you have to go, is this who we are? Is this who Jared Goff is going to be? Is this who Todd Gurley is going to be? Brandon Cooks, I don't know if I could expect anything out of him. I hope he just has a healthy life after football. But Cooper Kupp and Woods and, the offensive line got old. You bring in Jalen Ramsey. Are you going to pay him? Can you pay him? Should you pay him? But you don't have any draft picks here as you move forward. And that happened quickly. You went from, we lost to the Patriots to, we may not make the playoffs. Yeah, McLevin.
I can't believe this team was in a Super Bowl in the fourth quarter just last year.
Yeah.
How is it possible? How do you fall that quickly?
And you have basically the same players, and you've added some players here. Granted, Clay Matthews isn't an all-pro anymore, but you brought in Jalen Ramsey. And we thought, okay, you've shored up the secondary. This team should be right on par with, some of these. Maybe not as good as the Niners, but they should be on par with the other NFC teams. Yes,
Doesn't this happen, though, with this losing team in the Super Bowl? It seems like not every year, but fairly often that you lose the Super Bowl and then fall off a cliff the next year or two.
It used to be pretty prevalent that you would have that. Now, I think we've had a couple of years where it hasn't, but you've had some teams where you go, where did they disappear to? And you lost the Super Bowl, and somehow you had that stamp of disapproval of going into the next season.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.